6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The government established a relief fund to support the unarmed Palestinians and Lebanese affected by the Israeli aggression. The Prime Minister has expressed the commitment to provide all necessary support to the Pakistan Navy in its anti-narcotics mission. The Planning Minister says motorways and highways are being connected with the economic zones to boost the economy. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference says the Indian government's decision of revoking the special status of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir was intended to implement its Hindutva agenda in the territory. The United States has indicted a former Indian RAW agent for plotting murder of a Sikh leader in New York. The President and the Prime Minister have congratulated the cricket team on its victory in the second Test match against England at Multan. And now the news in detail. The government established a relief fund to support the unarmed Palestinians and Lebanese affected by the Israeli oppression. This was stated by the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif while chairing a review meeting in Islamabad today regarding the government's relief efforts for the people of Gaza, Palestine and Lebanon. Shahbaz Sharif said Pakistan will not leave the Muslims of Palestine, Gaza and Lebanon alone in their time of adversity. He also appealed to the public along with governmental efforts to help their Palestinian brothers and sisters. He called on the Pakistani people, especially the affluent ones, to generously donate to this fund. To support their Palestinian and Lebanese brothers and sisters, Pakistanis inside and outside the country can deposit donations to the account number IBANPK11 SBPD 000011114292, and the Rast ID number is 01111114292. The Prime Minister said in wake of the winter season, Pakistan would send more tents and blankets for the Muslim brothers and sisters affected by the Israeli atrocities and aggression in Palestine, Gaza and Lebanon. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has expressed the commitment to provide all necessary support to the Pakistan Navy in its anti-narcotics mission. In a statement today, he said complete eradication of drugs is crucial for the welfare of the humanity. The Prime Minister paid tribute to the Pakistan Navy's Combined Task Force 150 for its successful anti-narcotics operation in the North Arabian Sea. He appreciated the Navy's dynamic leadership for preventing the smuggling of 1.3 tons of narcotics. The Naval Chief Admiral Naveed Ashraf has emphasized the need to preserve underwater ecosystems and sustainable use of marine resources to ensure global biodiversity and economic stability. He was speaking at the Trans-Regional Sea Power Symposium in the Italian city of Venice. The Naval Chief said through effective conservation strategies, a sustainable future can be secured for underwater environments while balancing human and environmental needs. Referring to the forthcoming Aman dialogue concurrent with the Pakistan Navy's multinational exercise Aman in 2025, Admiral Naveed Ashraf said it will provide an opportunity for the participating chiefs of navies and coast guards to promote a shared understanding of maritime security issues. The naval chief also held meetings with the naval leaders from various countries. The Minister for Planning and Development, Ahsan Iqbal, says motorways and highways are being connected with the economic zones to boost tourism and the economy. Speaking at a meeting in Islamabad today, he said the government is working on transforming the transport corridors into economic corridors. He said CPAC provided us with an opportunity to bring about a socio-economic change in Balochistan and other parts of the country. Ahsan Iqbal said the industrial and agricultural areas of the country will be be connected with the special economic zones to help build engines of growth. He said infrastructure development and construction of highways and motorways in the northern areas and rural parts will help bring an economic revolution in the country. The coordinator to the Prime Minister on Climate Change, Romina Khurshid Alam, has urged the Pakistan Climate Change Authority to play its role in achieving environmental sustainability. Presiding over the second meeting of the Pakistan Climate Change Authority in Islamabad today, she called upon the PCCA to strengthen its role and pace up efforts to bring together all the federal and the provincial organizations and national and international non-governmental organizations together through enhanced collaboration. Romina Khurshid Alam said raising public awareness about the impacts of climate change is vital to combat climate challenges. This is Radio Pakistan. The Punjab Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz Sharif has approved a new price control mechanism for the province in line with the international standards. She gave the approval while chairing a meeting in Lahore today. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister said interests of the common man, farmers and traders will be protected. She also directed necessary steps to increase the cultivation of sunflower, soybean and canola to reduce dependence on imported palm oil. The Balochistan Chief Minister Mir Sarfaraz Bukti says job opportunities are being created for the youth in the province. Inaugurating the Chief Minister Youth Skills Development Program in Quetta today, he said skilled youth is being sent abroad to reduce unemployment. The Chief Minister said the government will provide jobs to the youth on merit basis. Chinese company Huawei will, with the cooperation of the Special Investment Facilitation Council, has developed a comprehensive training program to equip 300,000 young Pakistanis with modern information and communications technology skills. The training program will help in providing better employment opportunities to the youth, which will improve their economic condition. The Pakistan People's Party is observing the 17th anniversary of the Car SARS tragedy. Today, over 180 Pakistan People's Party workers were martyred in the attack on the welcoming procession of Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto Shaheed at Car SARS in Karachi on this day in 2007. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has voiced alarm at the catastrophic levels of hunger in the war-ravaged Gaza Strip. In a post on social media platform X, he termed the situation intolerable. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has asserted that the BJP-led Indian government's decision of revoking the special status of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir was intended to undermine the identity of Kashmiris and facilitate the implementation of its Hindutva agenda in the territory. According to Kashmir Media Service, the APHC spokesman Advocate Abdul Rashid Minhas said this during a meeting of the Hurriyat leaders in Srinagar. Meanwhile, the Indian troops have continued their coordinated search operations in different areas of Islamabad, Anantnag, Shopian, Rajouri and Punch districts, causing fears among the residents. The United States has charged a former Indian intelligence officer Vikas Yadav for directing a foiled plot to murder Sikh leader Gurpatwant Singh Pannoon in New York City. The United States Justice Department's indictment mentioned Vikas Yadav as a former officer in India's Research and Analysis Wing Spy Service. And now cricket. Pakistan beat England by 152 runs in the second cricket test at Multan today. The final scores: Pakistan 366 and 221 runs, England 291 and 144 runs. The three-match series is levelled 1-1. This was the first test victory of Pakistan since 2021. Sajid Khan and Noman Ali made history by grabbing all the 20 wickets in the test match. Sajid Khan was declared player of the match. Earlier, Kamran Ghulam scored a debut century in his first test match. The President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif have congratulated the national cricket team on their victory in the second test match against England. In his message, the President lauded the spectacular performance of the Pakistani players, particularly the spinners who paved the way for the victory. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has also congratulated the cricket team for winning the first home test after a long haul with a historic win against England. In a post on his X handle, he praised the spectacular performances by Sajid Khan and Noman Ali. And finally, the weather report. Dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.